everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Mashapa, and if you're here for the first time, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, a veteran in this channel, welcome back for yet another exciting episode of Risk Money and Insurance. So you guys can see today I'm not alone. What do you do? What do you do?
I'm good.
I'm good. Today, as you can see, I have this beautiful lady next to me, and I'm just gonna give you guys her bio, right? So the name is Zwanda Nana. Tell us about the nickname. Rasiwera, right?
Oh my god, do I have to?
You have to. I mean, it's a nice way to just start the video before I just jump into, the bio. Just tell us about the name.
So the name Nana comes from my dad.
Okay.
Somehow it just started being catchy around the people that we grew up around. And
here we are.
Here we are. Nana
Many years later, 20-something years later, and you're still called Nana.
Yes.
Interesting. And so you're going to be someone's wife and still be called...
I think so. I think simply because of where it comes from, right?
Okay.
I still have the memory of what that meant from my dad. So hence I still carry it.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
But anyways, guys, the lady sitting next to me, she's proudly a Limpopian, right? So same as me, like the Limpopo gang is here today, and she also studied mining engineering at Verse. Enemies came, but anyways, Wasikola for today, and she's currently doing her masters in engineering management. She's working in the heavy industry. She's got like 5 years of experience.
Yes.
So Nana has been in the field for a while. And she has also traveled to more than 15 countries.
Oh, yes, I have.
Oh, nice.
It's a bragging moment.
Of course, it's a bragging right. And also, she has a YouTube channel on personal finance, like this channel. So if you guys, can just check it out. I'll put the link of the channel in the description box. But the name is like literally Zwanda Nana. That's the name of the channel.
Yeah.
So today we have an interesting conversation. I feel like that was a nice introduction. So welcome.
Thank you. I feel welcomed.
Of course you're welcome. And now, today, guys, the topic of today is investing in equities, right? And the reason why I invited this lady over is because she has a lot of experience. I'm still just dipping my feet in there with easy equities and exploring things. So now I thought, let me actually have a chat with you around investing in equities, because a lot of people our age are investing in equities, but no one can really tell you what's going on there or like how they're doing it. So as a start, can you please tell us, when did you start, and also why did you start? That's
actually an interesting question, Furu. And the reason being is that I started long time ago.
Okay.
When I was doing my first year, my parents actually gave me an annual pocket money. So, and then I got a bursary, and they didn't take back that annual pocket money. So I needed to do something with my money, right? So I went to the bank. And I was like, I need the best interest-bearing account. And the best interest-bearing account they gave, right?
Yeah.
12 months into it, I went back to the bank, excited, wanting to see what is it that my money has made.
Yeah.
And to my surprise, I had only gotten 6%, right? And I was so shocked. I'm like, no, that's not possible. You mean
my money should be growing right now? Like on trees, guys, my money should be growing.
It should be a lot.
Yeah.
And then from that time, I guess that disappointment kind of led me to exploring what else is out there, right?
Yes.
I started exploring like, what can I do that can give me a more better interest rate than what the bank was offering?
Yes.
So from that time, I moved from the bank to unit trust.
Yes.
I started exploring who's offering unit trust, and then there was Coronation, there was Allen Gray. The beauty about joining Allen Gray, because I ended up joining Allen Gray, was that they provided seminars. They used to invite me to seminars, and I used to attend. Through the seminars, I learned about other investment vehicles. So that's how I actually started.
Okay, no worries. So this was like first year. No, can we get back to the fact that you were bowling in first year with 2 allowances, one from your parents and the other one from your bursary?
Yes, but
please give us.
But I didn't use it. I
no.
didn't use it.
The point remains, you were bowling. We were broke as students.
Well,
we were really broke as students. But anyways.
Yeah.
And so now with the platforms that you use, right, for your investments and everything, what are the platforms that you use?
So in terms of investments, there's a lot that you can do in investment. I know that people normally push one thing. I know that now easy equities is the trendy thing.
Yeah, no, it is.
And it's okay for you to choose easy equities. There's so many benefits about it, and that's the one that I use when it comes to shares.
Yeah, because I see your WhatsApp's there with the arrows going on. This girl will be there updating us like, guys, I got a dividend. You're like, please chill. Please chill.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I also use easy equities, and I like their notification because they come very early in the morning. It's the best good morning text that you can get.
Of course. But
so,
I feel like the other good morning text hits differently. But we're talking about money today, so go ahead.
Yes,
it hits a different portion, a part.
Yeah, I mean you can get those, but the dividends one comes once in a while.
Okay.
So that's what makes it special. Okay.
Yeah.
So then there's easy equities, as we mentioned, right? Yes. In terms of shares, and it's a good platform. But when it comes to other products, because there's different assets when it comes to investments, it's not just equities, right?
Yeah.
You can go to, like I mentioned, unit trust. You can go to government retail bonds. Like there is a lot that is out there. You can do farming, you can do property. There is a lot. So when it comes to like investing, easy equity might be the in thing, but
there are also other instruments that are available. I love that. that. And I think, it's just the hype. Twitter, people talking about it, your friends are getting into the bandwagon, and also you just jump into it as well. So now my thing is, okay, say I have downloaded Easy Equities as the famous one. So now how do I select my stocks? Because I feel like that is one question no one will ever give you like a straight answer. And I feel like I've asked a couple of people, and everyone is like, oh no, read investment books. And then I'm like, but you already doing it. So how do you select your stocks in your portfolio?
Yeah, there is a guideline, to be honest. There is a guideline, and you can find it in different places. I mean, books it's one of the places, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like the way in which I found it easier for me to learn was through communicating with someone. And I think the reason why there's no straight answer is because there's a lot of factors that influence the stock market, right? So and you need to be aware of those. And one person can say, well, I look into the fundamentals, which is what is the value of the company, and another person can say, I use technical analysis, which is purely based on graphs. So there's and they're both winning, by the way, right? There's like a lot of methods that you can use for you to be able to decide which company you want to buy. And for a start, I think you should not invest in something that you do not know. Let's start there, right? Because then when you get to experience the bad side of investment, then you walk around saying investment doesn't work or shares don't work, right?
You just got burned.
And then that pain will make you be discouraged to go back and actually try, and you miss out on opportunities. So the first thing, you need to invest on knowledge, right? Which could include you paying for my coaching session.
Oh, I love the plug. She did it. She went for it. She was like, listen, this is the moment. Anyways, she actually, I don't know why you didn't include that in your bio, because it would have been a good thing as well. She runs like coaching sessions, guys. So we'll put in the link or whatever you need.
Exactly.
Okay. That was a nice move. Smooth. Okay.
Thanks. So you do need to invest on knowledge. Obviously, when you're looking into a company, you want to invest in a company that is growing in revenue, a company that's growing in profit. You want to invest in a company that continuously increases the dividends payout, and they're consistent in dividends payout. You want to buy a company that is not expensive in terms of PE ratio. It's things that I go in details on when it comes to my my coaching sessions. You know, that's on individual stocks.
Yes.
And when it comes to tax-free savings account where you find ETFs, you have a fact sheet.
Yes.
That's something that even Unit Trust have. On the fact sheet, you get all the information that you need for you to decide which ETF to buy.
Yeah.
Right? The thing about the fact sheet is that when you have never opened it before, it's intimidating.
Yeah.
Right? However, like, if you know what you're looking at, if I give you that guide, because it's like a one-pager, right? I can only tell you what you are seeing, and then the next thing, everything just makes sense, because all ETFs actually have that fact sheet, and it's the thing which you use to decide which ETF to buy. Yes. So there are hints there and there that I guide people on to decide which stocks to buy. Okay.
Nice. Financial coaching, guys. I feel like that's the answer.
Yes.
So now, now my question is based on, you know, your strategy and your approach to say, do you buy and hold, or you buy and wait for a particular time to sell?
Okay.
If so, when do you buy and when do you sell?
Yeah, that's $1 million question.
Exactly, because I feel like timing is everything in the market.
Exactly. Yeah. So, in terms of my strategy of buying, whether I buy and hold or buy and sell, right? I consider myself an investor, right? Meaning that, you know, long term, that's what I'm looking at. Yes. And there are traders. Yeah. There are people who buy and sell frequently because of the movement of the stocks. They buy, they see an opportunity, they buy, you know, and then when it goes up, they sell, right? Yes. Both this method are correct because they work for the people who use them, right? That's so important. We can't say that, oh, don't be a trader, because I know on social media people who say, are you a trader or are you an investor? Right? It really depends on the person, and it's okay for them to use the method that works for them. But
I feel like I want to be a trader, guys.
Oh yes, it has its pros and cons. As well. Okay, so I'm an investor, and the reason why I prefer investment over trading is because trading is a lot of work. The time that is needed for me to actually be able to see the movement of a stock and buy at the right time and sell at the right time would require me to be full time on the screen, and I don't have that time, right? So I actually prefer to buy stocks that have potential growth. I prefer to buy stocks that I know that I can hold for at least 5 years plus. Right? So, and then I know that, okay, I don't have to worry. I know before this we were talking about how much I lost just 3 days ago. I lost 10,000 rand in a day, and I'm okay with that because I know what's happening in the market, and we're gonna recover.
You're gonna recover in the long run,
right? So it's like that. Daily moves don't stress me because I'm an investor, so I buy to hold.
So you're not dizzy like that?
Nah.
No. I feel like I'm on the dizzy part, especially when I see like red. I'm like, no. My money right now. But yeah, I get you.
To add on that, the dizziness, I think when it comes to investing, especially in things like shares, you need to understand your investment portfolio or profile, I'll say, right? Your risk profile, your risk profile. You need to understand what kind of investor are you. Are you a conservative investor? Are you a moderate investor? Are you an aggressive investor, right? So things like shares fall under medium to long term, depending on what kind of stocks you're buying, right? So you know that if you're investing on stock, heart palpitation.
You must be ready. You must be able to take it.
Exactly, you must be able to take it. And I think for starter, I normally suggest to people that they must take the test to understand their risk, right? Most of the time, if young people are on the conservative side, it's simply because of fear.
True.
It's not necessarily because they don't want to make more money, because I bet the conservative means low risk and low return, right? You want to make money as a young person, right? And if you fall on conservative side, you either maybe just don't have information, or maybe you just can't risk losing the money that you have, right? So the more knowledge you acquire, the better or the more comfortable you become when those movements are happening. So
True.
And I think you asked, when do I sell?
When do you buy and when do you sell?
So I put stocks on my watch list.
Oh yeah,
you know,
Easy Equities.
So I put stocks on my watch list and I try to see how it's behaving. Of course, with the research, and then if I find that this is a good stock, like I'm looking at ShopRite right now.
Yeah.
Right. If I say, okay, this is a good stock, I've done my research, I put it on watch list just to see when can I buy it, because you can do a research and see that this company has potential growth, but at this moment it's at its all-time high. Right.
Okay, yeah.
So you want to buy it low so that you can sell high. So that's what I do.
You try to do. Okay, interesting. Because also sometimes you might wait. I think that's my thing. You might wait, and then like you're like, okay, it's gonna fall. And then next morning it's like, So
yes, that happens, right? And there's not only one opportunity. That's the thing. How many supermarket stores are out there, right? There's a reason why I chose maybe ShopRite against maybe Pick n Pay and other retail stores, but that's not the only thing that I want. And I think it goes to what is your overall portfolio looking like. Even if ShopRite passes me, it's not necessarily like a missed opportunity.
Or
the end of it. You still gonna have other companies that you will find at a better pricing, and that's a continuous research that you do, depending on what's happening in the world.
Okay, so still on making money, right? And everything. We're into crypto.
Okay, yes.
Like, crypto makes money, but also crypto is really shaky and dizzy and up and down. And have you dabbed, your feet into crypto?
I have actually.
And what was your experience?
I was hesitant. At first.
True.
And I am an aggressive investor, meaning that is
the
attractive
kind of,
for me. Yes.
But you were like, what's going on here?
Exactly. I think my issue was in terms of understanding how Bitcoin and blockchain work, and I was struggling to understand that. Because of that, then I was reserved around it, right? My friend, whose name is Zama, was giving a session today at the seminar I was attending about crypto, right? And because I've heard her before speak about crypto, now I'm starting to understand more on crypto. I'm becoming more comfortable. However, I invested even before I knew. Because I'm that much of a risk taker. Even before I understood, I was like, I'm buying Bitcoin. And one thing that I tell people is that don't invest money that you're not willing to lose. So if the following day I woke up and it was 0%, I was like, I would have it just didn't work.
It didn't
right?
work out.
It just didn't work. So yes, I'm still invested right now. I don't know how the account is going. I'm not as active on crypto as I am on equities, but it's something which in the future I'm planning to tap into as well.
Because I recently just dived in and I've lost a few rands.
Yes.
Lost a few rands. It's not 10K though, but it's
this is not the first 10K I've lost, by
so it's fine. I feel like knowing that there's someone who has lost more out there, I'm comfortable. Yes. So overall, in your journey, what books have you read which sort of added value to your life as an investor? And also, what have you learned in your journey? That's like my last question.
Yes.
Overall, in investing, what have you learned?
Okay, I'll start with books. I've read many books, and for someone who doesn't read, I just want to say that I only started reading in 2019.
Oh, wow.
But I've read so many, probably more than 50 books since then. Right? I think when you have the right book, it's easier to read, and it's something that I learned very late. That, when you have the right book, it's easier to read. So if I am to recommend any book in terms of finance and investment that one can read and that is easy and informative, it's Make Your Money Work For You by Anthea Gardner. I got it as a gift from Easy Equities.
Oh, wow.
They gave me a t-shirt and that book, right? Dived into it. Of course, it's from Easy Equities. I'm going to read it.
Yeah, why not?
Right? So,
free stuff.
Yes, it doesn't only speak about shares. It does cover shares, like what is common shares, what is preferred shares, like how do they work. It covers shares as well. But it also speaks about commodities. It also speaks about farming. It also speaks about unit trust. It speaks about who is who in the zoo, which means what are the people who are involved in investment world that you need to know, right?
Okay.
For an example, when you're buying a property, you need an agent, you need a bond originator, you need this and that and that. Those people, she explains in terms of financial terms.
Yes.
Who are the people who you need to know, and what do they do? What are their interest?
Yes.
So that if you know their interest, then you will know why they're selling you the things they're selling you, right?
Yeah.
So it's very nice. It's the book which I can recommend. Another book that I would recommend, it's in property. I love property.
Yes.
I love property. I think it's the safest investment in the world. So the book in property is called Make Money Through Property in South Africa.
I think I've seen it.
Yes,
somewhere.
it's blue. I've spoken about it on my YouTube channel. It's by Francois van Riebeeck, right? I think the beauty about that book, especially for someone who hasn't bought property yet, the first time buyers, it guides you on a step-to-step process of buying property. Even when you have bought property, I think you still get those nuggets. When do you negotiate for interest rate? How do you know that a property is below market value, right? When do you use a trust to buy a property, and when do you buy it as a person, as an individual person, right? So it breaks down everything, according to me, that a person needs to know if they want to invest or if they want to buy property. Right? So what have I learned? There's always an opportunity, guys, and you are never late to start. You can always start. So there's always opportunities every year, every day. It's time to start. So opportunities are out there. Go grab them.
There's always an opportunity, guys, and I'm guessing this is, everything, and it's way and over and above what you were expecting. So thank you so much for coming and for blessing us. For those nuggets of wisdom. We appreciate you. We love you. And go follow her on her channel as well. Subscribe. There's more where that came from. And to this channel, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We love you guys so much. Mwah. We'll see you in the next video. Oh, bye.